I wanted a simple way to showcase the things I built, so I decided to make my own rotating display stand. For this project, I started by laying out all the parts I'd need. The TT motor was going to do the real work of turning the stand, powered by a simple 3.7-volt lithium-ion battery. To keep it rechargeable, I added a TP4056 charging module and of course a small switch to turn everything on and off. This is how the electronic circuit looked like. To make sure the platform rotated smoothly, I used 608 RS bearings. Before moving forward, I built the whole circuit on a breadboard just to test if everything worked the way I imagined. Once it did, I soldered all the connections together, turning that rough prototype of wires into a proper setup ready to go into the final build. Once the electronics were sorted, I moved into Fusion 360 to design the body. I measured each component carefully, the motor, the battery, the charging board, even the tiny switch, and built a compact body and gear system around them. I designed the gear ratio so the motor speed would be reduced just enough to rotate the platform steadily and smoothly. I spent time refining the model, tweaking the clearances, making sure the motor mount was snug, and leaving just enough space for all the wiring to fit neatly. Before printing the full model, I first 3D printed a small section to check if all the parts would fit properly inside the body. That little test print saved time and filament by making sure the tolerances were right. Once I was confident everything lined up, I sliced the complete models in Bambu Studio and sent them to print. The way a 3D printer transforms a design from imagination into something you can actually hold and does it so quickly never fails to impress me. All the parts came out looking really good and now it was time for the assembly. The assembly was pretty simple. First I put the body and gears together. Then I installed the electronics. Everything fit just the way I planned. And finally it was ready. What started as a bunch of parts, sketches and prints had come together into a working rotating display. Simple but really fun to make. Now I've got my own custom rotating display stand. Just the right way to show off my 3D prints and other projects. Seeing something I designed, printed and assembled come together like this is really satisfying. If you enjoyed this build, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I've got more interesting projects lined up that you won't want to miss.